What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, look, man, as a Chicago Bulls fan, I know a lot of you who subscribe to me are Chicago Bulls fans. It has been misery over the past 25 years almost. Now, I know sometimes some fans say, well, how dare you complain? Y'all won 6 championships. Well, yes, we did. But it was all bunched into one decade. I mean, if it wasn't really for Michael Jordan, the Bulls would be a sorry fucking franchise. I mean, sorry. Sorry. Jordan saved their legacy. But at least with other teams, the championships are spread out a little bit, you know. You know. But anyway, with the sole exception briefly of the Derrick Rose era, the last 24 years have been misery, going on 25 years. And we just want one team that comes out there that looks like they can do something. One team that they could actually, at least get to a finals. That remains to be seen. But this is a story I had never heard before. Maybe some of you guys have heard about this one before. I hadn't. I didn't know that Michael Jordan, briefly after retiring, went one-on-one against Corey Benjamin. Now this had to be the 98-99 season. This had to be that 50-game season. The year that they started in February of 99 and played like 50 games, a condensed 50 games schedule. So this is the year they went 13-37, I think. They had a lot of new faces, but still had some old carryovers, like Dickie Simpkins, Ron Harper, Randy Brown, Tony Kukoc, but a lot of new faces. One of those new faces was a 20-year-old by the name of Corey Benjamin, who had been a huge Michael Jordan fan when he was a kid. So this is what Corey Benjamin had to say. He said, Ron Harper and Dickie Simpkins were Mike's close friends. Those guys would always talk to Jordan on the phone, and Jordan would always have stuff to say. I remember there was one particular moment when MJ said something to me, and I told him, I could get that. I was saying I could beat him one-on-one. We went back and forth, talking trash to each other for a month or two. Ron gassed it up a lot like, he said, he can get you, Mike. He think he can beat you. One day, Mike told Ron that he was going to come to our game in Atlanta, and he told me, I get in my Jordan voice, yeah, I'm about to come see you. So we're at the game, and they showed Mike walking into the game on TV, and I knew right where he was headed. I'm in the training room with Ron and Randy, and MJ walks in there. He comes right over me and says, hey, what'd you say? Remember, this is my childhood hero. I man up and say, I think I can get that. He told me, I'll be at your practice in a few days, and we'll see if you can get that. After practice, I'm walking off the court when MJ walks to the gym. He says, I'm about to give you your chance. As a basketball player, it was the best feeling in the world to play one-on-one against Michael Jordan in front of everybody. The score was 11-9, just to let you know. Everyone says it was 11-0, 11-1, 11-2. He did get up to 7-0 pretty fast, and I was amazed. I never seen anything like that in my life, but the final score was 11-9. It was the best one-on-one game I ever played. It was like a dream come true. He said Jordan trash talked throughout the game. Look around you. Jordan said at one point, looking at the 6 championship banners hanging in the gym. What do you see all around you? You didn't have anything to do with those. It's me. I did this shit. After scoring the winning basket, Jordan spanked Benjamin and said, sit down, with a smile. Jordan added, "Don't call me out of retirement again." Um, that sounds exactly like Michael Jordan. And also, I don't believe that 11-9 score. I think it's Corey Benjamin just trying to save face. I believe it probably was 11-0, 11-1. Um, that's just me. But that's just interesting, you know. What was Mike, 36 years old? You know, I always tell people this. Mike had a lot of things going against him when he came back with the Wizards. The main thing that happened that slowed him down was when he broke his ribs. Scrimmaging against Ron Artest, right? Ron Artest broke Michael Jordan's ribs. And then when Jordan suffered that knee injury, well, actually, it wasn't even really a knee injury he suffered. It was a grotesque knee condition that he had. You could sometimes even see it. You could see it on TV. He had this knee that would bulge out, and he would have to get it drained before every game. And they said when they would drain it, it wasn't like just fluid was coming out of his fucking knee. It looked like fucking black goo was dripping out of his fucking like out of his knee, and at the end it just got so bad that they had to shut him down. But before he shut down, Mike was playing on both sides of the floor. He was averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.7 steals. The Wizards had a 25-21 record. And I remember them saying, right now, Jordan is like an MVP candidate, a legitimate MVP candidate. But then the knee started fucking with him. His performances were affected by it. I mean, terribly affected by it. And then it shut him down the last 22 games of the season. And that's when he was, what, 39 years old? I really don't understand what some of these guys be talking about with their revisionist history, because I watched the man play. Many of you who were Bulls fans or Jordan fans watched him play with the Wizards. I'm here in Richmond, Richmond, VA, so we always got games from DC affiliate sports franchises. So I watched a lot of his games, especially those games in Washington. So I don't know what the hell they were talking about when they say that he, all of a sudden now say he wasn't really that good. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Keyshawn Johnson? Let's see if a motherfucker will average 30 points a game if he's playing defense as well as if he's just playing, look, I gotta say this. It's easier for LeBron, as great as he is, it's easier for a player to put up 30 points per game if all their energy is being conserved to scoring on one end of the court. Go out there and play on both ends of the night, all night, every game, 37 minutes a night, and see if you're putting up 30 points a game. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Tell me what you guys think.